Hello everyone, welcome to our show, our web series KYC, that is Know Your Career with Career Buddy, where experts from numerous fields share their experience, expertise, knowledge with the young generation. The chat show helps the youngsters in getting a clear idea to crack their career in a proper manner. These exchange of ideas enlighten the students and motivates them in achieving their desired goals. Today, we have with us Advocate Rohit Patil, a well organized lawyer and a ready reckoner for company law. His charming personality with superb communication skills leads him to be a very popular person amongst the students. He is a past student of Rangubai Zunnare High School, DYK College, and NBT Law College. He has at his credit the experience of internship at a very reputed firm in Nasik. Advocate Rohit Patil is the proprietor of a Vertex Corporate Legal, which is a national company law practicing firm, as well as he is a High Court practitioner. Shreyas Kulkarni Educational Institute is very happy to invite him today to share his experience, his journey towards this beautiful field. So, Rohit, you are welcome to our show and thank you for coming.
Thank you for calling me and thank you for that introduction, Shreyas.
Yes. So, Rohit, I know you are a very great person who has a abundance of knowledge in this particular field, as you have a very vast experience of practicing in this field of corporate law, company law, and NCLT. So, let us begin with our first question, which
Sure.
is where did you get the idea of entering into company law field and practicing at the National Company Law Tribunal?
Okay, so let me first tell you what National Company Law Tribunal is. So, National Company Law Tribunal basically it is concerned with it is a forum that
Oh,
deals with the matters those are related with the Companies Act and those which are concerned with the Insolvency Act. So, both these matters are dealt by the NCLT. It is basically a forum and it was constituted in 2016. Since then, I have been practicing into the field of corporate. And coming to your question that where did I get the interest from? It was when I was doing CS. Parallelly, I was doing my law graduation. During that time, this NCLT has been constituted, and I already had developed this interest of getting into the fields of corporate practice. So inquiries started coming regarding the matters of the NCLT. So I thought of taking up the matter first, and I took the matter. I handled it, and it got me into my favor. The order was into my favor, so I was very happy with it. And I thought that I should enhance this knowledge, and I should upgrade this knowledge. And so I went to Mumbai for 3 years. So there I joined a firm named as Jurislink, which I have association till now. And for 3 years, I had been into this corporate practice, and I developed my interest. And that is where I knew that this is the area of practice I should be.
okay, that's great. So, Rohit, coming to our second question, as you said, you have a vast experience, and as far as I know, you are the first practitioner from Nasik who has entered into this field of practicing this particular law in National Company Law Tribunal. So, how can one enter into this area of practice, and what are the basic qualification which one person requires to enter in this field?
Okay. So basic qualification usually you ask me as a professional who is a chartered accountant or a cost accountant or a company secretary or an advocate, but they should be into practice. So these people may appear before the honorable bench. They make a representation before the honorable bench. And if one of your students or anyone who has an interest in this kind of profession, I would advise him to join a firm, get the basic details of the matter and how this NCLT functions. And thereafter, if you feel that you should work or either get into an independent practice, that way you may proceed. So that is how one should go, I believe.
Okay, that's great. So, if anybody wants to join this field, or if anybody wants to come into this particular field, what are the numerous career opportunities available to a person in India, and what are the career opportunities available to a person outside India?
Okay, so if we see basically about NCLT that deals with the corporate matters or deals with the company matter and insolvency matter, so it is a national company law tribunal that is restricted to the Indian country. Okay, but if we see about the scopes of the work in India, it is huge because there are 16 benches all over India of the National Company Law Tribunal, and there's two appellate benches. One is in Chennai and one is in Delhi, and then thereafter there's Supreme Court. So if you look at a vision that if you want to practice at the NCLT, there's a huge scope in India. But if you ask me about international career, I won't be able to make that. But if you want to practice as a corporate lawyer in internationally, that may you may find a career likewise. Either you may go into insolvency or bankruptcy, and you may find a firm or a potential whatever suits you.
Okay, okay, that is great. So, as you said that you are practicing in this field from almost 2016.
Yes.
So, I know you are a very successful person right now, and you have lots of cases. You are keeping very busy. So, what is your daily schedule, or what is your routine, or what would you suggest that this should be a routine for the people, or for the students, or for our viewers who wish to enter in this particular area of practice?
Okay. So basically, my routine, if you ask me, is I get up and I come to office by 9. So that is my routine. I had to be by 9 at the office. I make a diary. I make a list of works that are to be executed, as in
Oh,
the list of drafting work is there, or is there any compliance that is to be done, or what
okay,
matters are coming in 2 3 days. If there are certain matters that are coming in the coming 2 3 days, I'll do is I'll prepare for those matters a day
okay,
prior to the listing of the matters. We go through the cost list at what serial number the matter is listed. That way we prepare ourselves.
okay, okay. So this is your daily schedule. So if I compile, or if I combine your schedule with the curriculum, or whatever the things are into this field, I would love to tell the viewers and the students of Shreyas Kulkarni Educational Institute that you have to have a proper plan. As Rohit said, he comes to the office by 9 o'clock, and whatever matters are going to take place in the future, he plans them accordingly. So my suggestion and Rohit's suggestion would be kind of that you should start, and you should learn what is reverse planning. So, say for
Yes.
example, your case, or your whatever the matter is, it is after 5 days. Don't wait till the fourth day. Start from day one. So delay is going to happen, and a delay will kill your particular career. So be there on toes and plan in advance. So this is the most important thing, and planning is very important, because if you just study about this particular area, or if you are into this particular area, planning is the most important thing, because it will take you from zero and it will make you a hero. So, moving to our next segment, to our next question, Rohit, how do you handle failures, or have there been any kind of failures in your career, or have you lost any case, or anything, that how you handle such things in a very positive manner? What do you do?
Yes, yes, of course, of course. See, there are these possibilities are there that sometimes the matter comes in your favor, sometimes it does not. But if in case there's a failure, I take the responsibility of it, of the failure. I learn from it. I take the responsibility, and that way take steps that these mistakes do not reoccur again, and that way I
Right.
work. So because it is a part of your life that failures are would be there. Be how much successful you are, that won't matter.
Okay, okay. So basically, This question was actually not for you because I don't know you have lost any case because you win all the case and you crack all of them. So asking you that have you failed in your case? So that is actually not the question. But any on the light note, as you said, if you fail or if anyone fails, what one has to do is one shouldn't be sad, one should be on toes and they should
Exactly.
constantly learn from their failure and they shouldn't repeat that. So that is a very great message. So Rohit, as you said that you come to the office at 9 in the morning, then you do the stuff, then on the court dates you visit the court and you have the trial and all. So this schedule is very
Hmm.
monotonous. So what keeps you motivated? Because I know this schedule is very tiring, it is sometimes boring. So, what is that thing which keeps you
Yes.
motivated?
See, it happens with all of us that if we stick. Am I audible? Am I audible?
Actually, Rohit, you're freezing. Yeah, you're audible now.
Yeah, yeah. I believe there's a network issue here. So, your question was regarding this. See, if there's a hectic schedule, or if there's a, we don't get time to get out of it. So, for that, what I do is I take small breaks out of it.
Okay.
I play guitar. I see I'm very fond of playing guitar, so I have that hobby with me, and I have kept it as it is. And that way, I socialize with friends. I take time out of this busy schedule and I work upon it because I cannot be into it all day long. You have to have your own time as well, which
Okay.
keeps you, which freshen ups you that way.
Okay. Okay. Actually, Rohit, there was a bit of a lag in your answer when you are giving it because there might be some technical issue.
Oh,
So, it is a request of our viewers. Can you please repeat the answer once again? Shall I repeat the question?
no, 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 it's okay. It's okay. See, I told you that there might be an issue, a network issue, therefore there
Right.
was
Right.
an communication. So, in case I have this hectic schedule, what I do is I take small breaks out of it. I
Okay.
play guitar. I'm very fond of playing guitar, so I have retained this hobby of mine to get out of the hectic schedules and everything. And
Okay.
I also socialize with my friends, and
Okay.
that way I keep my work stuff separately and my social life separately, so you never
Okay.
mix
Okay.
these two.
Okay, that's great because actually I have personally heard Rohit singing and playing guitar. Right now we don't have much time, so or else I would have requested Rohit to play a song as well with his guitar. But today we are lacking of short of
Hmm.
time, so
Yes,
let us move towards the next question. Uh,
maybe some other time.
Definitely, definitely, we'll keep one session specially for Rohit
Okay.
to play his guitar. So
Okay.
let us move towards the next question. Rohit, till date, which was your toughest case, or what is the biggest decision you have taken from your career point of view?
Okay, I had been appearing in many matters, but one that is, that has been very tough to me, or you can call it, was a tough decision or was a tough case for me, was a
Okay,
liquidation matter. Okay,
okay,
the
okay,
client, one of my client had filed a claim with the liquidator, and
okay,
that claim was almost 571 days delayed. So
okay,
you
okay,
have to file a claim within a specific time, and for
okay,
that also he had made a delay of 571 days. For that
okay,
matter, I appeared, I argued on the matter, and the honorable judges, passed an order in my favor. So that was a big achievement for me, you can call it as,
okay.
because that has been a certainly 571 days is a huge delay
Absolutely.
that generally might not be have been condoned.
Right, right, right. Okay, okay, that is great. And we hope that many more to come. You are going to achieve many such great things. And whenever you are with us next time on this show, you'll play guitar for us. Plus, you will tell your latest, new, and greatest achievement.
Of course, of
So,
course. Well,
yeah. So, Rohit, tell us what are the mistakes one should avoid while pursuing this particular career.
see, what I would advise you is that what I would advise one is that you should understand yourself first.
Okay.
And if I give it a simple example, you should build blocks as in your self knowledge, as in your interest, as in your values, or what are your self
Oh,
goals. Through
okay.
that way you can make a change and you can find an interest that yes, this is the area of practice I am good at and I should give it a try.
Okay. Okay. Actually, Rohit, you are freezing again. Again from the viewers, they just sent me a message. Can you please repeat the answer for us?
Sure, sure, sure.
Yes.
So, what I would advise you is that, see, in
Yeah.
case if you should first understand what you want or what your interest is in. As
Okay.
in a simple example, if we give it, you should build blocks. As in, what is your self knowledge, or what is your interest in, what are your values, what is your self goal, and accordingly, you may set a career plan,
Okay.
and that
Okay.
way, you may enter into a career and see that this is the area of practice I am good at, and I should get into it.
Okay. Okay. That's great. Uh, so Rohit, uh, a bit different question. We have seen that in movies there
Mhm.
are various courts and the courts look lavish, or there was a series named Suits, wherein we saw corporate lawyers and we saw their huge offices, we saw the way they practice, and we saw the courts. So just in a word, is the NCLT similar to the court shown in such movies, or is the scenario a bit different?
No, see, there are different ways. Like district courts functioning is different, and
Okay.
CLT's functioning is different, and high courts
Okay.
functioning is different. But what you exactly see in the movies, it is not completely, reflecting exactly it is. So
Okay.
there's a huge difference. So there's a decorum maintained the code, which we may not find in the movies. At times they extend
Right.
their
Oh,
scenes. So it does not happen that way.
okay. Okay. So there is no shouting like Judge Saab, Meri Suno and all.
नहीं, नहीं, there's nothing like that. See, heated arguments are there at times,
Okay.
but
Okay.
there's a way they represent, or there's a way they maintain the decorum of the court. So
Oh.
they keep these things in mind because they
Okay.
are representing someone, they are into a profession,
Okay.
so they have to maintain this.
Yes. So even I had visited the National Company Law Tribunal once with
Mhm.
Rohit. So I had seen how he argues in the court, and hands down, it is very great. If it is like if Rohit moves into the court, the judge is very happy. Like today, there will be a great day, and he'll be able to see a great argument. And so this is all about Rohit. And actually, the National Company Law Tribunal, dear students, I would like to tell, is a court wherein only company law matters are taken into consideration, or any
Yes,
matters relating to the company law or to the insolvency.
yes,
So let me make it clear, because any matters relating to this particular field are not entertained in the district court or in the sessions court or in any other court. So, especially for company law matters and for insolvency matters, bankruptcy matters, this particular tribunal has been incorporated,
yes,
and this is it is a very good premises as compared to the other courts, and a very well decorum is maintained, and it is a bit kind of polished court if we consider as compared to the other courts. Now, Rohit, the last question of this segment is, what would be your one line advice for today's youngsters who would enter in this field, or who wish to enter in this field, and who like to be in your shoes? So, what would be your one line advice to them?
See, I would certainly tell them that if you are dedicated to your work, or if you want to enter in this field of corporate law, so you
Okay,
should be dedicated, and most importantly, you should have patience, because it would not be like you are getting into a profession, and an overnight success. You can see an overnight success, so you'll have to be patient for that, for the matters to be dealt with.
okay. So, like, we can say that patience is the key to success.
Yes,
That
yes, of course. And also, if I may say that if you learn to embrace your challenges, instead of avoiding it, that can also be there. So instead, you feel that this is a kind of challenge. You should embrace it and face it. That way, you may get through it.
okay. So, if you want to crack this field, be patient and be confident and be there, and you can do that.
Yes, of
So,
course.
dear students and dear viewers, please be patient, be confident, and don't hustle, because overnight you are not going to get success. So, let us conclude here. Thank you very much, Rohit, for being with us and taking some time out of your busy schedule. I know I had called you, your schedule was too
Yes,
packed, but
yes.
you took your special time for us. So, the team of Shreyas Kulkarni Educational Institute, our viewers, and all the students uh, are very happy, and a great gratitude and thank you to you for coming on this particular show. Thank you
I
so
would
much.
also I would also like to thank you, and I hope I had addressed all the queries that you had in your mind. And
Yes,
thank you so much for having me here.
yes. Thank you so much, Rohit. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.